Hello, everyone, and welcome to Homeschooling with Hera. I hope you all are doing great. In today's video, I'll be teaching you that how you can teach the first part of a speech to your kids, that is nouns. But I'll teach you this in the Jolly Grammar way. Jolly Grammar is a multisensory technique or multisensory teaching method to teach grammar to your kids. With the help of Jolly Grammar, we can start teaching grammar to our kindergartners who age 5 plus years. And if you're following the British system, so year 1. You also have the Jolly Grammar Pupil and Teacher's Book that you can get if you want to teach your kids at home, or if you are a tutor who is teaching grammar to kids and want to use this multi-sensory teaching method. That's Jolly Grammar. So let's get started. The special thing about today's video is it will be bilingual. So I'll be telling you the concepts in English as well as in Urdu and Hindi. So stay with me to the end of the video because you are going to learn a lot today, I promise you. So let's get started. Nouns. This is our today's topic. In Jolly Grammar, we have colors for each part of a speech. So for nouns, we have black color, and the actions for nouns are 2 finger on the forehead and 4 finger on the forehead. If your noun is a proper noun, you need 2 fingers on your forehead. If your noun is a common noun, you will keep your 4 fingers on your forehead. Why are we using these actions? You will get to know this later when we'll be doing some activities related to nouns, right? So remember that the color is black and the actions are these. Now let's learn a little about nouns and its types. This part of lesson is just for you. This is now how you will introduce nouns to kids. But before introducing nouns to kids, you should know nouns very well yourself. So let's see the most common definition of nouns. Nouns का मतलब होता है नाम. Nouns means names. A noun indicates a person, place, animal, or thing. Or a noun is the name of a person, place, animal, or thing. Or a noun is a naming word. Now, this is the very basic definition of nouns that we all are familiar with. But nouns are much more than this, right? So, as we learn the advanced types of nouns, our definition will change as well. Okay? So, this is the basic definition that you can see here. Now, let's have a look at the types of nouns. Nouns are of 2 types, proper nouns and common nouns. ठीक? I hope यहाँ तक it's very simple. Now let's see the types. Proper noun. A proper noun is a specific name of someone or something. Specific name का मतलब है किसी भी शख्स का खास नाम. For example, if I say Hera, so Hera is the name of a person. People will know that I'm talking about a specific person. If I say John, Anna, London, so people will get to know that, okay, somebody is talking about John. It's a proper person. It's a specific name. London is also a proper noun, so as Turkey. Because if you say that I have been to London, so people will understand that this is a specific place. If you say that I have been to a foreign country, so foreign country is a common noun. It can be any country, but London is proper noun because this is the specific name of a country. Okay? Similarly, if you have a pet and it has a name, for example, Tommy, my dog. So, dog is a common noun because it can be any dog, but Tommy is the name of a specific dog, so Tommy will be the proper noun, right? Proper nouns are always written with capital letters, and this is something that we already know, but we have to teach this to our kids as well. And I'll tell you that how to teach this to kids. Common nouns. The second type of nouns, a common noun is a general name of anyone or anything. For example, garden, backyard, dog, lion, table, chair, etc. Let's try to understand this in Urdu as well, Urdu and Hindi. That if I say कि मैं park जा रही हूँ, मैं park जा रही हूँ, so it means कि मैं किसी भी park जा रही हूँ. But if I say that I'm going to the city park, मैं city park जा रही हूँ, now this is specific. So, if you use the name of the park, it will be a proper noun. लेकिन अगर simply कह देंगे कि park जा रही हूँ, तो that park will be a place. Nouns are the names of place. Park एक जगह का नाम है, लेकिन हमने उसे specify नहीं किया कि कौन से park. इसी तरह animals के जो नाम होते हैं, things around us like table, chair, ये सारे चीज़ों के नाम हैं, एनिमल्स के नाम हैं, वेजिटेबल्स के नाम हैं या प्लेसेस के नाम हैं, ये सब कॉमन नाउन में आते हैं। कॉमन नाउन्स को हम कैपिटल लेटर से नहीं लिख, वी डोंट राइट कॉमन नाउन्स विद कैपिटल लेटर्स. We will teach this to our kids in KG2 or year 1. So keep watching the video to the end, because towards the end I'll tell you the ways how to teach this to kids. You are not going to tell them the definitions. Please remember this. Alright, so most of us know about the basic types of noun, common and proper. But if we dive deeper, we'll come to know that we have multiple types of common nouns. कॉमन नाउन जो होता है उसकी बहुत सारी टाइप्स होती हैं. प्रॉपर नाउन का तो बस एक ही है कि स्पेशल नाम होते हैं वो जगहों के या इंसानों के, बट कॉमन नाउन्स बहुत सारी चीज़ों को कवर करता है. सो लेट्स हैव अ लुक एट द टाइप्स ऑफ कॉमन नाउन्स. द फर्स्ट वन इज कॉन्क्रीट नाउन, देन एब्स्ट्रैक्ट नाउन्स, कलेक्टिव नाउन्स, कंपाउंड नाउन्स, जेंडर स्पेसिफिक नाउन्स, gerunds, countable nouns, uncountable nouns, and verbal nouns. Now you might know some of these, but if you don't know any of these, I'll be explaining to you right here. सबसे पहले देखते हैं concrete noun. Let's first see what are concrete nouns. It's so simple, the basic type. Concrete nouns refer to people and things that exist physically. For example, table, chair, rice, juice, etc. Concrete noun इंसानों को या चीज़ों को या हमारे सराउंडिंग में कोई भी चीज़ जिसका कोई नाम है और आप उसे अपने सेंसेस से महसूस कर सकते हैं. लाइक आप टेबल को छू सकते हैं. वी कैन यूज़ आवर सेंसेस टू गेट कॉन्क्रीट नाउन्स. हम म्यूज़िक है, म्यूज़िक इज़ ऑल्सो अ कॉन्क्रीट नाउन. साउंड है, लेकिन क्योंकि हम अपने हेयरिंग सेंस से उसको सुन सकते हैं तो म्यूज़िक इज़ अ कॉन्क्रीट नाउन. इसी तरह जूस है, हम उसे देख भी सकते हैं, हम उसे टेस्ट भी कर सकते हैं. राइस है, हम उसे देख सकते हैं, खा सकते हैं, उसको फील कर सकते हैं. सो ये सारी चीज़ें कॉन्क्रीट नाउन्स होती हैं. जैसे वर्ड के मतलब ही अगर आपको पता हो, कॉन्क्रीट का मतलब कोई चीज़ जो फिजिकली एग्जिस्ट करती हो. तो कॉन्क्रीट नाउन्स ऐसी कोई भी चीज़ है जो फिजिकली एग्जिस्ट करती है, आइदर पर्सन और एनीथिंग इन योर सराउंडिंग. ठीक. Now the second type of common nouns is abstract noun. Now what are abstract nouns? Abstract nouns cannot be experienced by our five senses. हमारे five senses कौन से होते? Auditory sense, visual sense, olfactory sense, gustatory sense and tactile sense. हमारे 5 सेंसेस कौन से हैं? देखने की हिस, सुनने की हिस, चखने की या टेस्ट करने की हिस, सूंघने की हिस और छूने की हिस. ये सारे 5 हमारे सेंसेस हैं. ठीक है. तो एब्स्ट्रैक्ट नाउन क्या होते हैं? जिनको हम अपने 5 सेंसेस से महसूस नहीं कर सकते या एक्सपीरियंस नहीं कर सकते. दे कैन बी द नेम्स ऑफ फीलिंग्स, आइडियाज, क्वालिटीज एक्सेट्रा. तो ये किस चीज़ का नाम होंगे? राइट. ये नाम होते हैं फीलिंग्स का. हमारी फीलिंग्स भी तो हैं, हम उन्हें देख छू नहीं सकते, बट दे हैव नेम्स. ठीक. आइडियाज हैं, वी कैन नॉट जस्ट टच आवर आइडियाज और सेंस देम विद आवर 5 सेंसेस, बट they exist, so they have names. Qualities like honesty or sincerity, these are the qualities of person, so they also have names, and if they have names, they are nouns. Let's see some examples. Kindness, feeling love, feeling happiness, feeling truth, honesty, and many other things like this that have names but they cannot be experienced with our 5 senses. Let's see some examples of abstract nouns. In feelings, we have anxiety, fear, and sympathy. These are the names of some feelings. States, freedom, chaos, luxury. Emotions. Emotions का भी नाम होता है anger, joy, sorrow. Qualities. Courage, determination, honesty. These are the names of qualities. Concepts, opportunity, comfort, democracy. Moments or events or celebrations. So you will keep here birthdays. Childhood, this is the name of a time period of your life. So this is also a noun. Childhood is a noun because this is the name of a time period, right? Childhood भी noun है. क्यों? क्योंकि ये हमारे ज़िंदगी का एक टाइम का नाम है. Childhood, बचपन, right? So it's a noun. मैरिज इट्स एन इवेंट और सेलिब्रेशन जस्ट लाइक बर्थडेज. सो ये भी एक किसी चीज़ का नाम है, दैट्स वाई इट्स अ नाउन, बट यू कैन नॉट टच इट, टेस्ट इट, eat it, hear it. So it's an abstract noun. I hope this is clear. We teach abstract noun to a fourth grader. ठीक है, हम abstract noun को grade 4 में पढ़ाते हैं, but you should know it as a teacher from now. Then we have collective nouns. Collective nouns refer to a set or group of people, places, animals, or things. For example, audience, family, team, pack of thieves, deck of cards, pride of lion. We teach this in Pupil Book 3, means grade 2. कलेक्टिव नाउन्स क्या होते हैं? इसमें हम ग्रुप ऑफ पीपल या ग्रुप ऑफ एनिमल्स या ग्रुप ऑफ प्लेसेस के बारे में बात करते हैं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल ऑडियंस, ऑडियंस में एक ग्रुप होता है इंसानों का, ठीक है, बट कलेक्टिवली उस ग्रुप को क्या बोलते हैं? ऑडियंस बोलते हैं. फैमिली के अंदर भी मल्टीपल लोग होते हैं, लेकिन उसे कलेक्टिवली क्या बोलते हैं? फैमिली बोलते हैं. एंड दिस इज अ नाउन. टीम, टीम के अंदर मल्टीपल लोग होते हैं, बट वी कॉल देम अ टीम व्हेन दे आर टुगेदर, ठीक है. पैक ऑफ थीव्स, पैक ऑफ थीव्स मीन्स बहुत सारे चोर. डेक ऑफ कार्ड्स मीन्स बहुत सारे कार्ड्स. प्राइड ऑफ लायंस मीन्स बहुत सारे लायंस. वी कैन से टावर ऑफ जराफ, स्कूल ऑफ डॉल्फिन्स, फ्लॉक ऑफ शीप. तो हमारे पास ऐसे बहुत सारे फ्रेजेस हैं जो कलेक्टिव नाउन्स में आते हैं, और हम कलेक्टिव नाउन्स यूज़ करते हैं टू इम्प्रूव आर राइटिंग स्किल्स और क्रिएटिव राइटिंग स्किल्स. ओके, अब देखते हैं काउंटेबल नाउन्स. काउंटेबल नाउन्स क्या होते हैं? व्हाट आर काउंटेबल नाउन्स? काउंटेबल नाउन्स हैव अ सिंगुलर एंड प्लूरल फॉर्म एंड कैन बी यूज्ड विद अ नंबर. काउंटेबल नाउन्स सिंपली वो नाउन्स होते हैं जिन्हें हम काउंट कर सकते हैं. चेयर, टेबल, बॉटल, बैग, बॉक्स, इन सबको हम काउंट कर सकते हैं. 1 2 3 4 5. हाउ मेनी डू यू हैव? दीज मैनी आई हैव, राइट. Opposite to countable nouns, we have uncountable nouns. Uncountable nouns को हम count नहीं कर सकते. We cannot count uncountable nouns, and they can only be used in their singular form, not with the number. Like milk, we cannot say, give me one milk, give me one water. Milk is uncountable. But if we want to count it somehow, we would say that give me a glass of milk. Give me a bottle of water. ठीक. Similarly, the word bread, sugar, salt, these are rice, they are uncountable nouns. We cannot count them, okay? So we don't make plural of these. We don't say sugars or we don't say rices. No. Similarly, abstract nouns are also uncountable because we did not count nervousness or happiness. Okay, these are the names of feelings or states, so we cannot count them. We can just simply say that I'm very nervous, or I'm not nervous, but I am 2 times nervous, 3 times. No, not possible. Okay. Next is compound nouns. What are compound nouns? When you have 2 or more words that together create a noun, we call it a compound noun. जब हमारे पास 2 या 2 से ज़्यादा वर्ड्स एक साथ होते हैं और वो मिलके एक नाउन बना लेते हैं, उसको हम कंपाउंड नाउन कहते हैं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, की एंड चेन मेक की चेन. ब्लैक बोर्ड together make blackboard. Laptop, laptop. Hair band, hairband. And like this, many more. Now let's talk about gender specific nouns. What are gender specific nouns? Gender specific nouns are specified for male or female. For example, if I use a word lady, so lady is a gender specific noun. If I say lady, so it means that I'm talking about a female. I'm not talking about a boy. I'm not talking about a man. Lady means she must be a female. Similarly, boy, actor, actress, waiter, waitress, they all are gender specific nouns. On the other hand, we have some nouns that are not gender specific. For example, doctor. Doctor is a noun, but we don't say doctor or doctress. So doctor can be a lady or a male. Similarly, we have engineers. So engineer can be a girl or a boy. So it's not gender specific. उर्दू और हिंदी में एक दफ़ा सुन लीजिए, जेंडर स्पेसिफिक वो नाउन्स होते हैं जो हम स्पेशली सिर्फ मेल या फीमेल के साथ यूज़ कर सकते हैं. फॉर एग्जांपल, लेडी एक नाउन है, ठीक है, बट ये हम सिर्फ औरतों के लिए यूज़ कर सकते हैं. बॉय बॉयज़ के लिए यूज़ कर सकते हैं, लड़कों के लिए. एक्टर मर्द हजरात. अब हम फीमेल एक्टर्स को भी एक्टर्स कह लेते हैं, बट इट इज़ लाइक दिस, एक्टर और एक्ट्रेस. वी हैव द फीमेल वर्जन ऑफ एक्टर एज वेल. लेकिन अगर हम डॉक्टर बोलें तो हम डॉक्टर और डॉक्टरेस नहीं बोलते, इंजीनियर या इंजीनियरस इस तरह करके हमारे पास कुछ नहीं है। तो वर्ड्स लाइक डॉक्टर एंड इंजीनियर आर नॉट जेंडर स्पेसिफिक। जेंडर का मतलब यही होता है ना, मेल एंड फीमेल, लेकिन कुछ नाउन्स ऐसे होते हैं जो जेंडर स्पेसिफिक होते हैं और वो मर्दों के लिए अलग होते हैं और औरतों के लिए अलग होते हैं, जैसे लेडीज और जेंट्स, बॉयज एंड गर्ल्स, एक्टर और एक्ट्रेस। Let's learn about gerunds now. Gerunds is a grade 5 topic, or you'll find it in Pupil Book 6. What are gerunds? Gerunds are words that end in ing and come from verbs. For example, sing is a verb, to sing is a verb, and singing is a gerund. Talk is a verb, to talk is a verb. If you put ing after this, talking is a gerund. Think is a verb, thinking is a gerund. So these are the ing form of verbs that we can use as nouns. For example, if I say that I am jogging, so it means that I'm doing the action of jogging. But if I say that jogging is good for health, so now jogging is the name of an activity that is good for health. And the name of anything is a noun. So the ing form of the verb has become a noun. उर्दू हिंदी में सुन लीजिए, जेरेंट्स ऐसे नाउन्स होते हैं जो वर्ब के आगे आईएनजी फॉर्म लगाने से बनते हैं। जैसे सिंग एक वर्ब है, गाना वर्ब है, गाना गाना, सो आईएनजी लगा देंगे सिंगिंग, तो ये नाउन बन जाएगा, एक्टिविटी के नाम बन जाएगा। टॉक के आगे आईएनजी लगा देंगे तो टॉकिंग बन जाएगा। लेकिन ये डिपेंड करता है आप इसे जुमले में किस तरह यूज़ करते हैं। जैसे अगर मैं बोलती हूँ आई एम जॉगिंग, तो इसका मतलब है मैं जॉगिंग कर रही हूँ। लेकिन अगर मैं बोलती हूँ दैट जॉगिंग इज़ गुड फॉर हेल्थ, तो इसका मतलब है मैं बता रही हूँ कि जॉगिंग, जो कि एक एक्टिविटी का नाम है, सेहत के लिए अच्छी है। ओके, let's talk about verbal nouns. Verbal nouns come from verbs, but they are not gerunds. As I just told you that gerunds are also the nouns that come from verbs, but they take the ing form. Verbal nouns also come from verbs, but they are not gerunds. They don't take the ing form. For example, develop, development, decide, decision, attack, attack. Let's look at this sentence and you will understand it better. The lion attacked the zebra. The attack was furious. Here, the word attacked is used as a verb because the lion attacked. Okay, this is an action verb, the zebra. And now we are talking about this attack. That attack was furious. Now, this word attack is a noun here. You can also understand this by looking at this article the. Verbal nouns is an advanced concept in nouns, so at this time children are already familiar with definite and indefinite articles, and they also have this idea that if they have an article before a word, the word is a noun. So the attack means that this word is a noun or it's being used as a noun here. उर्दू हिंदी में सुन लीजिए वर्बल नाउंस क्या होते हैं। वर्बल नाउंस भी वर्ब से आते हैं, बट ये जेरेंट्स नहीं होते, यानी आईएनजी फॉर्म वाले वर्ब नाउंस नहीं होते। फॉर एग्जांपल, डेवलप एक वर्ब है, किसी चीज़ को डेवलप करना, और डेवलपमेंट एक प्रोसेस है। ठीक है, डेवलपमेंट का प्रोसेस हो रहा है तो ये प्रोसेस का नाम है। डिसाइड, टू डिसाइड किसी चीज़ के बारे में फैसला करना, और डिसीजन फैसला, मैंने फैसला कर लिया है, आई हैव मेड माई डिसीजन। ठीक है, तो ये नाउन हो गया, डिसाइड से निकला है डिसीजन। अटैक एक एक्शन वर्ब है, किसी के ऊपर हमला करना, और अटैक एक नाउन भी है कि ये एक एक्टिविटी का नाम है कि उसने बहुत ख़तरनाक अटैक किया, द अटैक वॉज फ्यूरियस। ठीक है, तो इस तरह करके वर्बल नाउन्स बनते हैं। And now I'm going to share with you that how you can teach nouns to your kids or kindergartners. So remember, first you will teach them proper nouns. What can be the method? Don't start teaching them, today we are going to learn about nouns. No. What you can do, you can tell children that today we are going to play a naming game. In this game, we need to quickly say the names of people, countries, and cities as we get our turn. Now you can decide yourself that do you want to have turns in a circle, or you can distribute some colored pencils to children. Whichever color you choose, children having those colored pencils will stand and say the names either of people or places. because you are there to guide them. You can tell them that we are talking about specific places and specific people. So if they say park, tell them to give a name to park: City Park, Milton Park, National Park, something like this, okay? So keep doing this so children get it that you are playing a naming game and they are taking the names of a special person, specific people, or specific places. Once you are done playing, tell children that the names of people and places are called proper nouns. After playing the game, when their happy hormones are high, they are motivated, then is the right time to tell them that the names of people and places, specific people and places, are called proper nouns. Now you have to write some names of people and places on the board and bring their attention towards the capital letter at the beginning of the name. You are supposed to tell them that we write the names of people and special places with a capital letter, and later you can have them solve some worksheets. But before solving the worksheets, we have some other activities to do. You can ask them to get some photos of known people or places and make posters. And to make it more interesting, what you can do for proper nouns, they can also paste their family photos and write their names underneath. Moreover, you can have this little DIY with you. You can simply make it yourself and make it in multiple number. Okay, means 4, 5, 6. Because if you have a good strength in your class, you have many kids, you can make groups of them and give each group a card to play with. Okay, it's a simple game. Children have to spin either a pencil, or you, if you can fix a needle in the middle, just like you make paper clocks, then they have to spin it. Wherever the pencil or the needle lands, they have to give a name. It can be a proper noun or a common noun, but before that, you should teach them common nouns, okay? It's very simple to teach common nouns. Simply, you can tell them that any name except the proper nouns is a common noun, okay? And then give some examples, and here you go. You can also make some booklets. It's a pictorial story that we also use in creative writing. We just paste the pictures, children see the picture and they say the story. So it can also be your nouns booklet, right? You can stick different nouns, or you can ask them to cut some pictures and stick on this. You can give this as homework, and it's so great if you can make them do this in the class with their peers so they can have a discussion and the activity as well, because speaking and listening is a very important part of our language. Okay, another activity can be nouns hunt. Provide them with a notepad and allow them to tiptoe in the class to find some nouns and write them down. Controlled movements in your class take your class to another level. Guide them how they have to move in the class. I have written here the word tiptoe, so tell them how to tiptoe so they don't make any noise. Ask them to move in the class, find out some nouns and write them down. You can also change the place. You can go out in the garden or in the park or in the play area and ask them to find nouns there and write them down. Okay, next, this is an activity for compound nouns. You can have a sheet of paper and draw two different things like a rain and bow, and when you just flip it open, there should be a rainbow inside. You can provide children with some papers like this and tell them to draw two different pictures on each flap and open it and draw the next picture. Like, for example, key and chain. Inside there should be keychain. Okay, an activity for collective nouns. This is a grade 3 concept, but even then you can make it a little multisensory. Rather than asking children to memorize something at home and they have to do something forcefully or with a lot of efforts, you can make it a game that you have to write on the top so many singers, so many dolphins, so many sheep, so many flowers, and inside there should be a word that you can use in place of this. So if you do this, they will take it as a game and will try to memorize the things effortlessly. Okay, if it's a game, they will put efforts, but they won't feel it. But if it's a test, they will put efforts, but they will feel stressed out. So, this is not our work to make them stressed out. Rather, we are here to facilitate them, to help them in learning concepts, and support them in the best possible ways. I hope you found today's lesson beneficial for your teaching, for your kids, for your students? If yes, so please give it a thumbs up. If haven't subscribed to my channel, do subscribe. Join my online grammar classes that are going nowadays. I'll see you soon with something new. Take care. Bye for now. And don't forget to make it a great day. Bye.